rain.
Motivation is
Oh, we live. Well, you better say something.
Hey, again, technical difficulties. Fire the technician. So what's good, people? We live. I got Shay Queen from Concrete, Rose in the building, and we got Zip from Zip Mouth Motivation, the Zip Mouth Podcast. We are on the round table, and no telling what we gonna talk about, or who we gonna talk about, or what will be said. But at the coffee table, we speak freely and say what we want. Say hi, everybody.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
So I'm live from Fusion Hookah and Smoke Shop. And we're gonna start off with Mr. West himself, Kanye. For people who don't know, with his staff, he has a revolving door and a list of rules you have to follow. Rule 1 is you cannot touch him. You will be fired on the spot if you touch him. If you can't talk around him, you can't do none of that. Don't speak to his old lady. Don't eat. Don't drink. You are not allowed to take breaks, and you have to wear all black. Any bright colors will be termination. What y'all think about that?
Is that a joke? Or are you for real?
No, that's real talk. I'll send you the link later. I got you. I'll joke aside. No, I'm serious. You cannot take a break. You cannot eat. You got to wear all black. Do not touch him. When y'all in a event, he walks ahead of y'all. Y'all can't leave the event until he leaves first. These are rules you follow, or you're fired. He has a revolving door of staff members. So you have to anticipate his movements. If y'all get in the elevator and you don't know the floor and you ask, he gonna tell you and fire you. So you gotta know you gotta like literally anticipate everything he does. If he wanna go left, y'all better be like right with him. If y'all go right, y'all gonna be fired in a couple of days. You already know what it is.
You might can't even breathe around him then.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, you can't do nothing.
Lord.
Hey man, that's him.
You can't do nothing.
You know, he got that clothing line, and everybody who ordered from it, it took about 3 months to 4 months to get your clothes. And if you wore a 2X, he sent you a 5. You wear a 5, he sent you an 8. Like everybody's clothes is just humongous. Wow. And everybody they showing it on the internet like, wow, this is what I paid for. And it's just nothing but a black shirt with a number on the back and a bunch of holes in it and some socks and whatnot.
I'm so shocked. I don't even know what to say. Because I'm like, what?
We got to think about it, man. The man got $1 billion. He can kind of just do what he wants.
Just because you got billions of dollars don't mean you act any kind of way. Like, that's crazy. That's to the extreme. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. I wouldn't even apply for a job with him.
Hey,
how much they making?
That part they won't tell. They won't tell how much they're making, but they got to be making a lot. But the thing about it is, if you get fired, that's go tarnish your situation. Unless they understand, I'll use with homeboy. We understand.
Well, how does that tarnish your situation?
I mean, say you meet somebody and you want to do security or work from him, and they be like, "Oh, you with Kanye West? He fired you in 3 days. I don't want to deal with you." They may not even, you know what I'm saying? Go down the way.
I wouldn't even put him down.
But then you know if you
how black folks do, we do the job. We don't put them jobs down on no record. We don't even.
But you know, you put him down, you might end up in a better position with somebody else.
I just get all about it. I wouldn't even put him down.
Listen, like I said, I like old Kanye, not old Kanye.
I ain't tripping. If that's how he's acting for real,
I like the Kanye from the College Dropout album. That first Kanye.
Them first 3 albums, I still play them to this day. After that,
that first album, that was phenomenal.
Fact, second one was good too. He just then he started wearing the Eddie Murphy Delirious outfit and sleeping under stadiums and whatnot. Man, listen,
I think he
I
think he going through something mentally or something because
he is. You know, they done killed his mama and all this other crazy stuff.
the man said when he travels with a bag, that's it, a little bag, and wherever he go to, he buy clothes, flat out. Wherever he go, he buy clothes. He carries a little bag. That's it. Personals, toiletries. However, who is this? We have somebody new joining the round table. M. Thomas.
Hey, what happened?
I'm hitting the button now. She ain't coming in.
She came back.
I'm looking at her right now. It ain't letting me add her. It's not letting me add her.
You adding her and then you taking her off.
Yeah, you can tell it one time.
I'm not touching it.
One time.
Hit add Sage and boom. Leave it alone. You did it again.
It's not coming up over here. There we go.
Don't touch nothing.
Right.
I'm looking right at her.
Don't touch. Boy, you outnumbered on this thing, boy.
Man, listen. Like I said, we firing. Well, you know what? Did she go off again?
No, I'm right here.
You know, can you talk? Can we hear you?
I think you can.
You said what now?
We can hear. I can
You
hear.
can.
I
So
can hear.
you know what that is, right? Yeah. 5. That's 20 right there. We already know what it is. Yeah.
Whatever. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Fuck it. Moving on. What's the next subject, peoples? We at the round table.
What was the last subject? I'm a little late.
Talking about Kanye ass.
No, he's nuts.
Facts.
That sums it up.
Facts.
That sums it up. He is nuts.
I think he got lost when his mama passed.
I think that's what happened.
He sold his soul trying to get that money and stuff, and Hollywood just messed him up. That's all it is.
So y'all know the first shoes he ever did was with Nike, right? Nobody knew they were gonna take off. So they kind of sold but didn't. So now he didn't sign a new deal to bring them back out. Check this out. So they're gonna come back out for no less than 400. But if you have the original pair from back then, they like 5-10 grand. The October Reds go for 10 grand easy at a sneaker shop and a sneaker show. Easy.
I don't even know who's spending $400 on shoes.
Right.
I don't see the purpose of it. You spend $400 on shoes?
4? My God, listen. The shoes I didn't get to wear up there, they $600. Resale 3 grand. They don't make them no more.
Do you know this before you buy them?
Yeah, I do.
So if you wear them, don't they depreciate?
I don't care because I'm not a sneakerhead like that. My shoes stay so clean, and I still got the first edition Carmelos from 05 right now in the storage, and I still wear them like they brand new because they look new, and I bought them in 05. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what, I went to get them out. I skipped work to go get them. Facts.
Y'all be going deep for them shoes now. Y'all go deep, boy. Y'all stand in line all night. I don't understand. I'm not no. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go and get me a nice pair of shoes, not $400 though.
Now, you talk about boots, it's the same thing, no different.
Oh, shoes, period. I wouldn't wear over no $400. That is a whole bill.
That is a whole deal. You only live once. Live it to the fullest, right?
If that's your thing, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Facts. Bury me with all my shit too. I don't know about to have it.
What?
One of them.
What?
Why not? Shay, you telling me you don't buy high price purses, you don't buy high price shoes. What's up, baby? You gotta come around this way. You gotta come around. Everybody gotta see you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tell them where we at.
Hi. Representative, you'll need to come up here sometime.
Oh,
Come
me
chill with him.
Well,
He's a regular. You gotta come in with him.
you look like
Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
He
Would
look like
you spend? How much money would you spend on shoes? On shoes.
I said
Right.
shoes. I don't know, man. Up to 200 is enough for me.
So you just spend 200. No problem.
No problem.
2 would probably be my max. But I have to really want
That's my
to.
max.
2 is under your max.
2 is my max, and they better be some good ass shoes.
They wouldn't
Right.
spend 400 or 500.
You know, there's people that do all the time though. All the time. I do have a $400.
See, look, she got a 400 pair. See what I
But they
told
were a
you?
gift.
Blame it on the gift.
It was max as well.
You up, Shay? Talk to me.
I don't care. I buy whatever.
You don't care. You spend the money, or you wouldn't spend the
Hey,
money
you
on any.
spent $400 on shoes?
I would.
Oh,
If I
God.
would,
You got to look good.
Do you?
Yes.
I would. I've never done it, but I would.
Okay. So you wouldn't buy a high price shoe. Would you buy high price jewels and clothes? Would you buy that?
And I would buy shoes, high price shoes too.
Y'all, man, listen.
I mean, like with bags, this is the way I look at it. It's some stuff that I know I cannot afford, and when I break my neck to get it, I can't afford a Chanel. I can't afford a Prada. I can't.
I mean, I wouldn't break my neck to get it, but if I had the money to get it, I would get it. But it wouldn't be like me just breaking my neck. It'll be where my bills and everything else have to be already paid, and I have,
Yeah.
you know, if I'm rich or something like that, then yeah. But I ain't never did it, but I would.
She said I ain't never did it.
If I had the money now, yeah. Birkin bag and everything.
There you go.
I was just about to say that with the Birkin bag. I would love a Birkin bag, but I know I can't afford no Birkin bag. I can afford like the typical Coach,
Michael.
Kors. Yeah, I can afford that. But if I can't just automatically put that same amount of money in the purse, I'm not about to buy a $500, $600, $7,000 purse.
But if I had the money, babe.
Is that Michael Kors with a C or K?
Okay. But if I had the money, I sure give me a Birkin bag.
Man, listen.
Right.
2 of them.
That's the play. That is the play. Okay. Megan, you up? What you got on your mind?
Oh goodness. A lot of stuff on my mind.
Shoot.
I need somebody to come live my life this week for me.
Here. Stewie getting to you.
Stewie is asleep right now. He was tired. He had a good dinner, had a terrific bath, relaxing bath, and now he's in the bed.
Nigga, you drugged him. What you mean?
I did not. He just relaxed. I just gave, with everybody, people who have kids know with younger kids, and they get that good hot meal, get a good hot bath, and be squeaky clean. Oh, they tired.
Listen, she like, oh, you didn't want to eat your dinner? Go ahead and eat your dessert. Drug in the dessert. Get in the tub. Little melatonin. That's a drug. Take this drug. He sleep. Boom. There it is.
Melatonin is not a drug. It's in the body.
It's all the same. Weed ain't a drug, but it go in your body. Mushrooms ain't a drug, but it go in your body.
No. What I said was melatonin is not a drug. It's already in your body. Weed and mushrooms are not already in your body.
And they're not a drug either. They're grown from the earth. You can actually go to people's yard and find weed and mushrooms. Just put that out there.
At the potency.
At the where?
Potency. With the potency.
Man, y'all quiet. Last time we was all live, y'all was riled up. Y'all done got quiet tonight.
Well, we chilling. It's Sunday. We just catching the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
It is Sunday. We did get the word in there today. And as the Archbishop Don Juan would say, from the pimp stick to the pool stick, ladies and gentlemen. Pimp. All right.
Hey.
You in the church today?
What church is a member of Bedside Baptist?
No. I went to First and Third Missionary Got to Get It Baptist Church.
Oh,
Name is Reverend Dollar Dollar.
Shay, you went to church today?
No, I ain't go today.
Megan, you went to church today?
I went to Irish Church, Bedside Baptist. I was a member of.
Oh,
That's membership.
you went to bed.
Bet.
I went to Bedside Baptist. You know, with church, you know, my family has a family church and everything. And honestly, I haven't been to church in years.
Are you afraid to go to your family church?
No. And now, at first, I was embarrassed to go back.
Why?
Well, the last time I went, or was like an active member, I was married. And my cousin married us. And the marriage did not survive. It crashed and burned very quickly. Iron, right? It crashed and burned. So it was a little embarrassment on my behalf to like go back because I felt like, oh man, they're gonna be pointing and that's the one that just got married and she put him out in 15 days.
Well, we all make mistakes. They got stuff they can't talk about.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. So I don't think I'm afraid to go back. I don't know. It's not that I don't believe, but I feel like the church it's a building. It's a place to go worship at or whatever. But you can worship and you can praise anywhere you go. In the car, in the bathroom, in the living room. So
Z, why are you muted?
Oh, because my background might be a little bit distracting at moment.
Yeah. Is that the church in Mississippi? Mississippi?
you talking about what family? Mississippi?
Is that them or they up in the Ohio people?
Ohio.
My grandma be trying to get me to come to her church.
The family church down south, like a lot of times, like I guess I grew up like hearing like the church gossip and stuff like that or whatever. They are really into that. I think a lot of churches are into that gossip and cliques and stuff like that. Very judgmental type people.
Facts. I agree.
So
I think that's been happening for a long time though. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the reason why people don't be wanting to go to church because people don't be wanting to be, you know what I'm saying? Like people want to go to church in peace. They don't want to go to church and feel bad about who they are.
The last time I went to my grandmother's church, I didn't think nothing of it. I just pulled up. It's about noon. And I walk in there and I got on, motorcycle chains hanging, spikes on the boots. I didn't think nothing of it. So I sit in the back as I always do. And she like in the mid-service, like, there go my grandson. Come on up front. I'm like, oh. I walk up there and they just overly excited. She done laid it on thick and oh my God, man, it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm not against going going back and showing my face. I'm not against it. I get irritated when you go and they want to ask 50 million questions. And it'd be more like, well, why don't you hardly come? Okay, you live out of town. What are you doing? How much that cost? What's this? And I'd be like, you know what? I do like Homer Simpson. I slide right back in the bushes like, gone.
I think it could be, you know what I used to like hate when you go to church, when you go to a new church or you a guest at somebody's church, they'll make you stand up and introduce yourself. You're the only person standing up and everybody just looking at you.
I went to my partner had a church service. He invited us all. We go, about 6 of us. And all of a sudden I'm like, where'd bro go? We in the middle of the service. I can't find my partner. He in the back pimping. He in the back hollering at one of the church folk, getting numbers. I said, my God, really? Couldn't wait till the service over. Had to wait during the service to get the number. Hey,
So what y'all think about TD Jakes stepping down? Like, how do you think that affects the community of believers?
It is what it is.
He can get because when you in the wrong on something like that, you need to step and you need to go back to your first love, and you need to go back to that God deliver you and fill you back up again. That's the best thing he could have did.
I agree. I definitely agree. I mean, but a lot of people don't understand that church people do stuff behind closed doors like anybody
They're
else.
human. They're human. The
I wouldn't even-
church people aren't this superpower of a human being. They're human. But my thing is, it's like when you take that oath to be a leader, then you have to know that you're gonna be kind of looked at with the magnifying glass. If you're not, you know what I'm saying, living as you preach or at what you're talking about or whatever, yeah, that's when you get shunned and stuff like that. But I mean, I think he should have, yeah, step down because you're not living up to what you're trying to put out there. You're not even living up to it. So how can anybody else, you know, be all for what you're saying, but you're not even doing what you're saying?
Well, in his case, he got to step down because it wasn't like he did something that, I'm not saying he didn't do nothing forgivable. Everybody can be forgiven, but he did something to where the church is just like, oh, like, wow. You know,
Yeah.
they might be embarrassed to say we from that church now because it wasn't something that was kept within the walls. It literally hit the media. It went viral. So it's not nothing they can hide from no more. So it is what it is, man. I mean, the man like freaky stuff. He a freak, man. So it is what it is, man. God made him a freak. Hey, we all got freak in us. Fuck it. This is the truth.
So
Yeah.
how do y'all think it affects believers though? But when we talking some people will have to mute their mics because it's on static.
All right, let me know if I need to.
I don't think it affects believers. If you're a real believer, it shouldn't affect you. Because you know that everybody fouled. He did the right thing by stepping down.
Yeah.
I think some people are scared. Some people are scared as well as some people are weak-minded. So it's kind of like, well, what do I believe in now? You're not believing in the man. You're believing in the belief and the words and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, things like that. But a lot of people, sometimes people believe in the man, and if he messing up, it's like I don't believe no more. Or what do I do now? Or is there a new Bible to believe in? And, you know, things like that.
That mean they really wasn't rooted either.
I was looking at this was a show, it was Intervention. And it was a story, this man they was talking about he was on drugs and stuff and all that. And he looked when he was younger, he looked up to this one particular preacher at his church. Well, come to find out, the particular man that he looked up to was just out here cheating on his wife, doing his wife dirty, abusive, all this stuff. All these allegations came out and everything. Turns out to be true. The guy that looked up to the man, it's like he fell off. He said when he found out this man that he looked up to did all this stuff, it kind of made him fall. So really, he wasn't really looking up to or trying to go by the word itself. He was like worshiping that man, as if that man could do no wrong. But find out the man could do wrong and did do wrong, and he just fell off. I'm talking about the man was on heroin, living on the streets, had a kid, just disappeared. But he said that was his first person that kind of let him down. So that goes just to show that he was looking to the man as being like just non-flawless, just, you know. So you should look up to humankind. We are human. We make mistakes. We fall.
Facts.
That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. So what y'all think about them burning Bibles in in these different countries lately?
Say that again, please.
I said, what y'all think about these people burning Bibles in these different countries lately?
They're just a prophecy being fulfilled.
I think it's one God and umpteen amount different outlets to lead people to the God. I mean, every country and every religion got something different, but once you break it down, it's the same one person, just a different description or wording or belief. It's just one person. So for them to burn a Bible, it had to be a reason behind it, and that's their choice. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
It's just the prophecies that's being fulfilled, because the Bible say that this stuff is gonna take place.
Yeah.
We definitely living in our last days. I'm not gonna say pretend. I mean, it is what it is, man. The world cleanses itself every certain amount of years anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean, because what's the old saying? When a child is born, a life is taken, or in that type of sense, I could be wrong with saying it wrong, but I mean that alone is a tripped out fact. So you telling me every time somebody get pregnant, that kid is born, somebody got to go? So it's like a swap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe that in a way because, every time, like in my family or just the people I know, when a child is born, somebody end up passing, and then somebody end up getting pregnant or having a baby.
What's your comment on that, Shay? What you think about that?
I don't really believe it because I just feel like that death is certain anyway. In a child, every day a child is born, so
Yeah.
it's just a coincidence. I don't think it's just got to do with the cleansing. I think that's just what goes on.
Facts. What you say, Z? Same thing?
I guess in a sense you could probably say I believe something like that. I just believe like, okay, if there's nothing new up under the sun, right? Nothing new up under the sun, then people are recycling as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the thought of it. It's like one thing gonna happen is you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Another thing gonna happen is somebody gonna be born.
Facts.
It's just a rotating circle.
Facts.
No matter the situation. I mean, little Susie might get pregnant with little Jimbo, but then Uncle John might die. You know what I'm saying? But that's not to say like he died because little Jimbo coming into the world. That's just
9 times out of 10, Uncle John was on his way anyway. We know what he be doing. No matter of time for him anyway. He was out the door anyway. His ticket was already punched. We was just waiting.
But we all got a date. We got a begin date and we got an end date. We just don't know when it is.
You know what? When I was a kid, I used to always wonder, what is my damn date? I ain't gonna sit here and pretend with you. I always wondered.
I still wonder that as an adult. Because you think you live a whole year and you be like, man, I done passed the date or my date coming up that I'm going to not be here.
Don't you think it would create some anxiety though if people knew when they was gonna go? Like they would be trying to control not going if they gonna go like at a young age or when something big happening. You feel what I'm saying? So they would be trying to like, I can't leave today. So that means I can't get in that car with you. I can't get in no car. Like Final Destination. Y'all seen that movie?
Yes.
I actually saw the movie a couple of times. I seen like all the little things or whatever. Like that, like people will be trying to stop their destiny from happening. You know what I'm saying? But who's to say that who's to say that death isn't better than life? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why they night. No one knows the day nor the because you knew when you was finna leave here, you would try to get your life together.
Right, or buy more time. I ain't ready.
If that was possible, I think everybody would try to buy more time or figure out a way to get another day or two added to. But I don't think honestly, I think if people knew their date, it would change the algorithm of what you do. Because let's be honest, half the people be on the edge so much because they don't know when they gonna go. So it's just I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. But if you knew, I think you would tone it down. Like, you know what? It is that month. Yeah, I'm not I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I really
I
do.
always said on a funny note, I want to be remembered, so I want to be like old as hell and like go on like Christmas Eve
I
or something like that, just because I want to stop the party. I want to be like, hey, Rain, you know.
all I
Yeah,
gotta say, we are gonna leave here one day, but as of now, we just gotta speak life and just live.
yeah,
Yeah.
Just
Hey man, like they say, when you die, give them something to look at. Facts.
yeah.
Them $400 shoes that you feet.
Oh no, 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 no. $400 shoes in a deathbed.
You said put all your stuff in there with you
I
now.
did, I did. But I mean, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna ask this question. What do you want to be buried in? What do y'all want to be buried in? Honestly, like what
I don't want
outfit
to be
or
buried. I don't want to be buried. Don't put me in no box. Don't put me under no ground or nothing. Just burn my body and spread me around the world. Do not. I'm a free spirit. Don't put me in no box.
I can see that coming from you.
Don't let
I
me
can
be in
see
no
that.
box. Don't put me in the box.
Like man, you got the best flowers on the block. That's them zip flowers. Put that zip on that. I sprinkled that zip. Oh man, I never thought that far. I never thought about a box or cremate. I never thought. I don't know. It's a good question. It's a damn
I'm a
good
little
question.
extra, and just
Mm.
because I'm who I am and the way I just do things, you can have a service for me, like you can have my body, but I need them to put my facial in a certain like I don't know.
I mean, nowadays when you have a funeral service, it's almost like a show. Like it
Yeah.
be video, pictures, posters, cameras, hologram. It'd be a $20,000 service for an hour.
I don't want to be buried though. I would want to be cremated. I don't want to be cremated. I don't want to be. Mm-mm.
I don't know. I never thought about it. I mean, no. You know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. My family's shrinking anyway. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend. So I mean, if I got cremated, I don't know where the fuck I would end up at. I don't know if I would end up on somebody's mantle or what. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where it would go to. All jokes aside, I'm not being funny.
I think for some people this would be a tough conversation to have because people only talk about living. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we're not prepared, or our families are not prepared when something happens to us. You know what I'm saying? I think like people who would listen to this, they would understand like you have to be comfortable talking about life just as much as you talk about death. You feel them or death just as much as you talk about life. Because you people need to honor what you want, where you want to be. You feel what I'm saying, or honor what happens afterwards.
well, I say this: life and death is in the power of the tongue. Notice I ain't put no comment in because life and death is in the power of the tongue, and I'm speaking life. And if this should happen to me, I put it in a wheel or something. I just do a wheel. I don't even want.
Okay, I got one for y'all. What about over in foreign countries where people are going to funerals and they got them sitting on motorcycles, sitting in a chair, nigga sitting at the dinner table. Like literally you going past and he's sitting at the dinner table like this, dead as a doornail. And you just looking at him like, I remember we bought that outfit.
That
Remember that?
happened in countries. That happened over here too.
No, you serious?
Yeah, that happened over here. But when I was a little girl, when I was young, they used to have funerals in people's houses.
Yeah.
You
Facts,
know what I'm
facts.
saying? And then the body would be there all night at the house, at like Auntie Kim house, or you know what I'm saying, like whoever house of the family member. So like for funeral, maybe I don't remember if funeral homes was really like that big in, but people would do like the wake services at people's house.
I remember them. I remember that back in the times. I don't know. It's shit crazy. It's
When I
crazy. It's
was
like it's it's getting out of control. Like I just can't see myself going to somebody's funeral and you walk past and they sitting there. Y'all got them set up in front of a big screen TV and you looking like, yeah, that's what he did. He sat in front of the TV all day. Like okay,
No, I won't want that.
Yeah, that's it's just too much. Or he's sitting. I seen this one where dude, they got him sitting down, and he got every necklace he ever had. He in pure white, and he just cool as a fan. And they walking by crying. He just sitting there, just just sitting there. That's crazy, man. Like what? Moving on. What's next? Moving on. Shit.
So y'all don't really watch TikTok too much. I know some of y'all don't, but they got like there's a little beef going on. It's always a little beef going on there, but it's a little beef with there was a girl who was talking about how women can't get a man and keep a man. Black women particularly can't get a man and keep a man. So she said some things that was kind of like, I don't know if maybe she really went through something or whatever. But a lot of the other women were commenting basically like she was being disrespectful to women. I think like a big issue for me was because I was like looking at it a little bit, like looking at what they was talking about or whatever. I wasn't too interested after I seen them always, disrespecting them. Like when do we get out the phase where women, especially black women, where we stop disrespecting each other? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, why are you making all that noise? Put your thing on the music.
Right.
Where women are able to get along with one another or disrespect each other for who the other person is. You know what I'm saying? Like women be arguing about men, like y'all arguing about men, but the common denominator is the man who know that he messing with both of y'all. So why y'all beefing? You know what I'm saying? Or if you have an opinion about something, how come when somebody responds to your opinion, it has to be ugly? I think she called that lady bat face monkey or something. I was like, what? Like, what was the purpose of it? You know what I'm saying? And I think it just kind of like keeps the beef going all the time, where women have to be putting each other down.
I think women put each other down to build themselves up, but that's not how you're supposed to do it.
I think everybody. I think men do that too. I don't think that's just women. Men do the same thing. I think that's just a universal thing.
I was just gonna say that that's gonna never change. That's just how some people is.
And just like I tell anybody, when you put a comment on social media, you open the door for whatever go come. So accept it. I mean, if it was that simple, it wouldn't be internet beef or it wouldn't be computer gangster. But people, they do it anyway, and they feelings when somebody don't say I like it or follow their comment. Not follow their comment. Let me phrase that. Agree with what they saying or the words they say. So once you hit that enter button, it is what it is.
Yeah.
People are funny, period, man. I mean, because it's like some people think goofy. They think, oh, that's not allowed. This, that, and the third. But in reality, it's no rules. It is no rules on some things, and it's all open ground. So, like I said, expect it. I mean, not being funny. There's probably somebody that's gonna watch this and have 50 million things to say about what we were talking about. Will I get mad? No, I don't care. Say what you gotta say. Am I gonna call your phone or inbox you for what? I'm inbox you and do what? Get mad? Make the sense on that. That's goofy as hell to me, man. Never understood that. I don't know you, but I'm gonna inbox you and get mad.
People do it. I ain't been inboxing in a long time. I feel good. I feel like
you one of them. You one of them. You get the inbox, huh?
I feel because I be thinking like just comment on that. I don't really care what people think, what they think anyway. But you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like just comment on there, but you don't have to comment something negative. When I was young, my grandma used to say, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. So if you don't agree with it, you could just put I don't agree and explain in a respectful way. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why we have to always disrespect each other. Like, why does it? Because you don't have the same perspective or view that I have. Why do I have to disrespect you?
That's a good question. That's you never gonna get an answer for that. I don't know. People just go. That's just people.
That's weird. In my eyes, it's weird.
I think it makes some people feel good. I mean, some people are just born earth disturbers. They get on talk negative, act negative, throw negative out, envy somebody, hate somebody, and then they get off and be cool. Like, I did something good until it happened to them. Then it's like, why me? Why?
I think it lingers for me on to like lately it been a lot of like for instance, just recently at a school here in Tampa, a child, a young girl, she was doing some sexual thing and it got out around the school. You feel what I'm saying? Not one person like stopped it. You know, not to the point to where it was like teachers had it. You feel what I'm saying? So nobody stopped it. Everybody just kind of like looking at it while people making comments and saying whatever. You know what I'm saying? At what like when do we really stand for something? You know what I'm saying? Like if you see something that's wrong, when do we stand for it? Like when do we say like that's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be doing that, or you shouldn't be saying that, or you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, it got out, but we ain't got to be the ones to pass it on.
That ain't happening in the world.
I think it's with some people. You know what I'm saying? It won't happen. I think it's a maturity thing because I think it could happen. If you say like I support, I believe, you know, like if you say I believe in whatever, you could just say I'm not finna share this, or I'm not finna want to pass it on.
Martin Luther King was trying to be a leader for civil rights and didn't do anything. No,
I didn't hear what you said.
I said Martin Luther King was a leader for civil
Yeah,
rights.
definitely some more.
A lot of stuff, but
Rain, mute your thing, because I can't hear Shay.
I'm sorry.
Say it again, Shay.
I said Martin Luther King was a leader for civil rights, and he tried to change a lot of stuff, but did that happen? No. So I mean, you can stand for some stuff. That don't mean it's gonna guarantee change anything.
Martin Luther King wasn't a good example. No,
At all.
that wasn't a good example.
Listen. Oh, I can't even respond on that one. You solo on that one. That's all you on that one. I can't even come back on that one. Damn. She went to the one of the bangingest top civil rights people and used them as an example. Yeah, that one I didn't do. I'm gonna hit your inbox later on that one. You get the inbox.
What did he change?
Say that again.
What did he change?
I have no dog in that race. I'm sorry. I have no dog in that race on that one.
But it wasn't just him. I think that Martin Luther King, no disrespect, and I don't want y'all to feel like I'm being disrespectful when I say this. Martin Luther King was the token nigga. He wasn't like he was only a face. He wasn't there to change anything. The reason why they killed Martin Luther King is because Martin Luther King wanted to start telling the truth. He wanted to start telling the black people like this is what's really happening. That's why he got killed. He wasn't even put in place to change anything. Neither was Rosa Parks.
You said that they stand up for something. He stood up for something.
He was never standing up for nothing. He was never standing up. He was never for the black people. He was never until the point where he got killed. That's when he became for the black people. He was never for the black. He was just like Obama.
Okay,
he was never for the black people. That's why I said he was. That's why I said that was a bad example, because when you know the real history of Martin Luther King, he was never for the black people. Not until the time when they got ready to kill him.
What about Malcolm
for the black people?
What about Malcolm King? That was the leader of the Black Panther group. They keep him too. They were still trying to stand up for something, and they still didn't do nothing.
The Black Panther crew, they changed a lot of stuff. They built a lot of communities up. It just wasn't televised. It wasn't televised. But then they all wasn't for the black people either, because they started.
But what I'm saying,
I'm saying, I'm not saying.
I'm not talking about their backstory. I'm just basically saying.
But that's why I'm saying that's a bad example. That's why I said it was a bad example, because them people, they wasn't doing anything for our community. In reality, it was about money. What I'm saying,
something that never changes nothing.
I feel like everything changes with a person, with a group of people. So if I don't pass something on, and then you don't pass it on, then Megan don't pass it on, then Rain don't pass it on. It could change. You feel what I'm saying? It just depends on
how
who's
these
doing it.
think nothing can change these people. You had so many people that tried to change stuff to where they was killed, beat, or put in jail or something. Like I don't think that's possible.
That's gonna happen. That's people gonna get killed. They gonna get beat. They gonna get talked about when they doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. They didn't wanna.
He's still at the bottom of the barrel. I mean, it never changed nothing for us. So
I don't think we at the bottom of the barrel. I don't
where
think that. Huh?
Where are we?
Oh, we're not at the bottom of the barrel. First of all, Black people are not the minority. We are the majority. You understand what I'm saying?
We own. Like, I'm talking about bottom of the barrel when it comes to like us here in America. What do we own? We don't have no banks.
We don't have to own anything right now. Right now, we have the buying power. We have the buying power. You know why these businesses and all this stuff are shutting down? Because we're not buying. We're not buying. We buying from our small business people. So that's why they so scared right now. Because we're not buying. We buy stuff when we don't have money.
Yeah,
we buy $500, $600 shoes when we don't have money. So right now we are buying in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? So they get scared. Just like when they shut down Black Wall Street. Just like when they shut down Black Wall Street. We're not at the bottom of the barrel. We at the bottom of the barrel mentally because we too blind to see that we are here. That's where the problem come in at. We not at the bottom of the barrel though. We at the bottom of the barrel in here.
Well, mentally we there. Physically,
we are at the bottom of the barrel. But when it comes to everything else, if we come together, all the money that we spend at the health store,
I'm saying ain't nobody trying.
I was about to ask, can I get a screen?
People will.
I'll make it easy. Screen.
There are community people that try to come together. There is in Georgia, they just bought what it was like 100 and some acres of land. It's a lot of Black people that come together. It's just that some of us only live in this space right here.
We'll be right back.
We don't look at the we don't see the stuff that's going on because that's not the stuff that we into. But there are big things going on. It's just that people only live in this space. When they step outside of that space and they see something else, they'll see that, dang, this is going on over here. Dang, they are buying land over here. Dang, they is doing this over here. Oh, dang, they is buying hotels downtown in New York. You understand what I'm saying? And they offering people to come in with them, but we so scared here that we can't expand out.
The point I'm making is when we stand up for something, it still don't be no justice done. So I don't think that we.
So what does that mean? Don't stand up?
I mean, I don't think we gonna change nothing.
I don't know.
I see what she's saying. I see both of y'all point of view. I mean, like I said, I see both y'all point of view. I just I think it's like anything else. Huh? Okay. I just think that with different situations, anything we do is go push us forward. But then anything people do negative go pull us back, if that makes sense. Because I mean, think about it. It's a lot of inventions that we actually did that are now coming to light that's been hidden for hundreds of years. And some people believe it, some people don't. But you gotta look at the time of the when it was established. They wouldn't go get no credit. Are you serious? So like I said, I understand where both of y'all coming from. It's always gonna be a seesaw, teeter-totter type of thing. If that makes sense.
In a way.
Huh?
I can't hear you.
Some things. They were trying to keep the Black. They were trying to keep drugs out of the community. But sometimes they got.
I think that they televise drugs in our community more so.
Black Panther was
Say,
like,
Rain, mute your thing so we can hear Shay. Rain, there you go. Go ahead, Shay.
I said it was a lot of stuff that kill me.
Rain, mute so we can hear
I
Shay.
did.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of stuff that the Black Panther was trying to do for the Black community, but they killed the men. They were standing up for what was right. They were trying to keep the Black families together. They were trying to keep drugs out the community and all kind of stuff.
They was, but they also had they also had snakes. You feel what I'm saying? And the snakes is what killed them, because the snakes is they allow the outside influences to come in. You understand what I'm saying? With the money and the drugs, and that's how they separated. I would say that, you know,
when they had the snake that was in the group, he was working with the white people. He was a part of his thing was he was supposed to be with the Black Panthers, but he was really on a mission with the white people, like the police officers that was giving them away.
Definitely.
And that's what got him killed. That's how they got.
It got him killed, but he also told a lot of intel because he was a leader. You feel what I'm saying? But it wasn't just him, because remember, like when you have, it's not just one person. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you're gonna come against somebody, like when somebody don't like you, they're gonna get somebody else to not like you. Then they're gonna get somebody else to not like you. You feel what I'm saying? So it'd be a whole bunch of people. So you can get one snake out, but it's another snake in there.
Well, see, he was paid to do that. That's the only reason why he was in it.
They all was paid.
But he got close to the ringleader. He got close to him. That's what he did.
Right. They always paid. Martin Luther King was paid for years to do what he was doing until he decided, like, I don't want to do my people like this no more. Then they took him out, one of his own. You feel what I'm saying? Malcolm X, the same thing.
One of your own. So even when you is trying to like put together some leadership to do something, it's always gonna be a snake within that group. So that's why that's really get accomplished, because they're gonna find a way to, you know, get rid of it.
And sometimes you just got to move in silence for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? By yourself and do what you need to do. And then, you know what I'm saying? When you like,
how can you ever make something happen or something change if you're not voicing it? You know, change, you got to voice a change.
Oh, you can definitely do it. You can 100% do it. I don't move with a lot of people. I move by myself. And then when I find somebody I can trust, hold on. But then when I find somebody I can trust, I implement them in. You get what I'm saying?
He thought the man that he could trust, and that was the biggest snake. So
he knew he was a snake. It wasn't no secret that he was a snake. He knew he was a snake. You get what I'm saying? You know, just like if me and you talking and you like
watch a movie called Moses and the Black Messiah. It tell you all about the Black Panthers. He didn't know that.
You say the who?
It's called Judas and the Black Messiah. That's the name of the movie. It talks all about the intel and everything.
But you know that movie was written by a white person.
But the person that wrote it is telling you tell a story about how he was able to kill the ringleader.
You got to look at the documentary that's by the people who was there. I saw that movie before. That movie don't tell everything. You got to find. I'm gonna find the documentary for you, and I'm gonna send it to you, and you're gonna see a different view.
But it tells you about snakes that's in the garden.
I mean, it tell you about the snakes in the garden. It's always gonna be snakes. But that don't mean, even if you accomplish a little bit of something, you're accomplishing something. You know what I'm saying? You might not accomplish, like you might pass the torch. Like you might start accomplishing something, or wait, I'm older than you, so I might start accomplishing something. They may kill me. You might finish off where I left at. They may kill you. Then that rain gonna finish off. You feel what I'm saying?
Where they at?
Where who at? It's people.
Where the Peters at? Where the people at? You know what I'm saying?
It's people that be moving and shaking. It's just that other people don't show up with them. I'm dead serious. It's still a Black Panther Party. It's still a strong Black Panther Party. People just don't show up because we only live in this box.
going their own separate way with it. So it's like it's gonna be really hard to change something when everybody just really, you know.
But you can't give up just because. I mean, that's just like saying I'm giving up on life. You get what I'm saying? Your life not going the way that you want it to go, so I'm just gonna give up. No, you got to keep fighting.
You got to keep on fighting, but at the same time, I mean, we've been doing this for years, so I don't know.
And we've been living life for years, so we're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna get up every day.
A certain amount of time. I ain't been living for years.
I'm saying you've been living for years. You just don't give up though. But that's the mentality that we have. That's why we can't get nowhere, because we want to say that, oh, it's not gonna change, but if it can. We believe in everything else, so why we don't believe it changed for us? That don't add up for me. We believe that we're gonna walk out the door and then we're gonna be okay.
That nobody really just changing people if they don't want to change. That's what I'm saying. Like you can only do your part, but that's not gonna.
Then do your part. You can't worry about nobody else.
That's not gonna make.
You can only worry about you. So you do your part. That's not saying that something ain't gonna change. You might say, you know what? I'm gonna start buying books for all the kids in my communities who don't have books in their home. You feel what I'm saying? All the black kids in my community that don't have books in their home, I'm gonna start just taking books and sitting them on doorstep. That's you making a change. Now them kids got books at their house. That's a change.
Not change that because they could just throw them in the trash can.
They could throw them in the trash, but then there could be a child that's going. There could be 1 out of the 5 children that read it. So now you made a change in that one child life.
Right.
I mean, like damn, Shay, a motherfucker boy. No.
I ain't think about Shay, but me and Shay the same.
I definitely think
she's the other part of the Gemini.
All the African Americans that came before us, I believe everything they did, it did change something. It might not have changed what everybody want them to change, but it did change. But no matter what you do, as time changed, the rules change. So for instance, and I'm gonna go backwards a little bit. The Black Panthers did have the breakfast program. They were patrolling their own neighborhood from the police. But as we grow, as the truth get to more people, you're going to have the government come in and adjust it, or you're going to have your own kind do the same thing and put you down. Because back then, as African Americans, we didn't have much, or we didn't have a lot of outlets to be heard on. So the government did a thing to get rid of each and every factor. Now, as in 2024, we have more outlets and more people to get involved, but you always got to take in consideration that you got to take good with the bad. It's going to be some backlash, and it's going to be more problems. I mean, everybody got their different opinion on Martin Luther King, and it is what it is. Some people go say he was the greatest. Some people go say he did change a lot of things. So let's be real. The March on Washington was never done by Black people, and we did it. That was accomplishment. Malcolm, by any means necessary, got it together. But when Martin Luther got killed, if he would have never got killed, we don't know where we would be at today, first and foremost, as well as we know he was killed by a white man. So that just made it totally worse than what it was. Now with Malcolm, his own people killed him, but that's because he wasn't just speaking the truth. He was speaking the truth against them, and he had evidence. So they got their own people to get rid of him. And forever in the day, like I said, social media wasn't out there, and we believe, the government got him. No, the government did not get him. His own people got him. Not being funny, some of the people are still living, and y'all know who they are. I'm not gonna say their name. They still living up in power. Some of them are dead. And then as far as, like I said, Black Panthers, they separated 2 factors in the 70s. So you had Huey's factors, and you had what's my man's name? I forgot his name. His factor. His factor was more on reverse racism. So that was already a problem right there. So now in 2024, the Black Panthers still exist. They still doing their thing, but it's quiet. It's on a quieter level. And far as Fred Hammond, they had to take Fred Hammond out because he was getting too powerful. He was about to take Chicago over. You got to think about it. He had his own factor. Then he went to the BDs. He went to the GDs. He went to everybody there. He was going to take Chicago. They had to get rid of him. That was no ifs, ands, and buts. The white people had to get rid of him. And they did. But his spirit and soul still live on. So I believe it is a change. But it might not be what this person think it is or that person want to accept what it is. But change is, or we wouldn't be where we at now on this platform talking. We might be sneaking and talking. We don't want to get caught by massa or somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. So I understand where both of y'all coming from, and it's both true facts, but reality is reality of it. And silence hits the air. Moving on. What'd you say, Shay?
What's the reality of it?
Reality is this. We, as a people, we gonna keep on doing what we do, and it's always gonna be people to try to uplift the community or go further. But again, it's always gonna be people that's gonna want to take crabs in a barrel is a true factor. It's true. And that's one of the problems as African Americans, crabs in a barrel. They want to pull you down because you're doing better than what they were doing, or you're doing something they never thought about doing, or they just can't afford, or whatever the excuse is. And I don't think it's just one race that has crabs in a barrel. I think every race has crabs in a barrel. So yes, we came a long way. We came a long way. And we invented a lot of things. I mean, people don't know African Americans invented ice cream. They invented printing machines. They invented peanut butter. They invented the phone system.
No,
huh?
Everything we did, they took the credit for. So
look at the times, though. We wasn't even allowed to know how to read. If you know how to read, it was a problem. You gotta go. So you think they're gonna give somebody credit on making a beautiful ice cream dessert that make them happy? No, it wasn't no paperwork they can do. So they took it. But now you got paperwork. Now you got money. Now you got people that can back you up, and you might just be able to keep your creation, if that makes sense, without having either lose 90% of it or sit there and look stupid and be telling a story around a campfire. Yeah, I created that. But this man got billions of dollars.
They smart too. With technology getting smarter, they smarter too.
Who's smarter?
Them white folks. They smarter too.
Everybody's smart. Every race is smart, but sometimes you got to think 10 steps ahead.
Technology is going, they going too. They just trust me.
As a race should. I mean, but here's the difference though. In 2024, you're gonna have all races together making something for technology. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna be the figurehead and say, I invented it. And if it depends on the person and who you know and how much ass you kiss, if they're gonna give it to you. It's the true honest facts. And if somebody invents something right now and they say, do you want $10 million in credit or you want 100 million, what you think they're gonna do? They're gonna take the 100 million, lose the credit, and they tell the story about they made it. But a smart person will take that 10 million, get their credit, and go back and make another 15 on it. But they're not thinking that. They thinking, I need that money, I got bills to pay. Or I need that money, I gotta go buy that Ferrari. So it all plays a factor in the web of life and the web of material things. It all plays a factor. You know, now do I feel like as a people we do dumb stuff? Yes, I do, because we will cut out our own people to just be seen, be heard. It don't have to be that way, but it is what it is.
I think everybody race through that though, because I've been seeing some stuff like, oh my God, you just did that to your auntie. So I think everybody race through that, cut out people.
But you know what's different though? Some races or countries, they'll kill you for cutting them out the project or cutting them out of money. They would just kill you and it's allowed, where America is not allowed. So some things you can and will get away. Or some things have been what's the word I'm looking for? Been in the books, been written down as law, and it can't be changed. Or if it can be changed, nobody know where to begin to change it. So like I said, again, my statement stay the same. Y'all both are right. But it just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and say Martin didn't do nothing. I'm not gonna say Malcolm didn't do nothing. Rosa didn't do nothing. They did for what they time allowed. I mean, because if y'all remember, let's rewind, take back the music. We got Muddy Waters. We got Little Walter made good music, and they got paid. And then Little Richard made good music, and Pat Boone took it and made more music, and then said it was his. But now we can actually copyright. We can publish. We can protect it as much as we can. Compared to back then where you couldn't do nothing but just sit there and watch your song go to the charts on the white side, and on the black side, it's the Chitlin circuit. It's in the background, or you know what I'm saying? We go perform at a barn or something. So times has definitely changed and got better, because I really think if they didn't do what they did, we might be like Germany. We might be hiding still and crawling through tunnels and like the Jews did, trying to just make it to the next meal. So I got to give them their credit on that one. I'm not going to say they didn't do nothing. I'm not going to say they was house niggas. Some of them was, and the house niggas always going to be around. It's a house nigga. Right now, he a kid. He's 5 years old. He going to be a house nigga when he get 15, 20. Because that's what his mission is. You know what I'm saying? So, I like I said, both y'all right. Good subject, though. Damn good subject.
So what y'all think about Biden giving them $96 billion?
Who?
Biden.
Figurehead. Biden was just a replacement. He a figurehead, and we waiting on the next person to come in and fuck it up.
Wait a minute. So you think it's gonna get worse?
Republicans always ruled the seat. They always had the power in the seat. Democrats fought to get the seat. And not to be funny, every Democrat that had the receipt got killed except for Biden, Obama, Clinton. JFK got...
Wait, the Bushes? Well, no, they was Republican. Never mind.
JFK did help out. He helped African Americans. He did. But he had his own... He had the government against him. He had... The one person he forgot about was J. Edgar. J. Edgar was... That's who you should have had in your pocket.
Was tough. J. Edgar was tough, boy.
He was tough. But if you had him in your pocket or you was on his team, you sailed through. He didn't have him. Plus, the mafia was on his ass over a piece of ass. Marilyn Monroe was what's that boy name? I forgot. Kennedy's problem. He wanted to mess with Marilyn, and Marilyn's with the mafia. So he was gone. He was gone. It wasn't a matter of time. And then when what's his name? Tricky Dicky got in.
Oh boy.
Got worse. Reagan got in, got worse. And then the Bushes got in. And then here come Clinton, got good for a minute. But let's be real, the president is a figurehead. He go out there and do the peace sign and sign a couple of bills, smile and kiss babies. That's all he is. The House run that. And it's going to be like that even when we gone. Once people accept that, they'd be a little better, but everybody got hope. I mean, everybody. But like I said, the Republicans always had the seat. We waiting on the next Republican to come in. I mean, look, they let Trump in. And do I even need to say more? That was the most interesting I've ever watched, like the president talk, because I knew he was going to say some dumb shit. I knew he was. He was going to entertain me.
He was funny. Trump is funny.
He wasn't funny. He was a clown in a funny way.
He was funny. I mean, people was doing crazy stuff though. I mean, I never forget how the lady drank the bleach because Trump said, "If you drink a little bleach."
Listen,
I feel like he said that to see what people was gonna do.
If I got on the camera right now, I mean, on some real shit, and I said, "Hey, welcome to Spotlight Podcast. This is my daughter right here. She fine in the motherfucker. I hit that. I get fricasseed. I get fricasseed. They would hang me." He said that on the air, like, this is my daughter and my wife's a foreigner. We're not gonna get rid of her, but other foreigners got to go. But that's a bad motherfucker right there. I hit that. And anyway, my fellow Americans, and people accepted that man saying that shit.
It was hilarious. Hilarious.
I'm just being Megan. You've been quiet, baby. Go on and join in one time for the one time.
I'm just listening.
Like, I think if Hillary would have got it, it would have been a different ball game, but they didn't want to give it to no female. I'm just gonna be real about that. But it's the first time for
I think
Huh?
eventually they will. I think eventually they will.
Oh yeah, for history, yes. I mean, for history for people to say we had a first woman president, we had a first black president. Yeah, for history's sake, yes, but no, it's all about power, figureheads, and controlment. Listen,
You keep calling them figurehead. Every time you say that, I see a bobblehead. Every time you
Listen.
say that, I see a bobblehead.
Shay, am I lying? If in every company it's a figurehead that always in front of the camera talking, he the man, and then when things go left, he start telling on people, and everybody like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. And then when he gone, this is Bob, and Bob up there, we're gonna clean up what he messed up. Y'all know he messed up. Y'all told him to do it, but he got $1 million in his bank account, so he's content. He'll take that L. Figurehead. Yeah.
It's crazy that when they get done with presidency, they get, they still get a lot of perks. They still get a lot of perks.
It is what it is. It's part of the game. I still think it's crazy that people are slow mentality or goofy because, like I said, when they stormed the Capitol, they went there and showed their ass like there was no consequence. Like that was a normal thing to do on a normal day. That was very interesting.
That was really interesting to me. I was like, dang, I said, nobody ain't get shot. Everybody made it out.
Man, listen, you had people stealing pictures, podiums, and they showing their face, and they went home and put it on the internet. This is the podium that the president did the national state of union on. Give me $1,000. And then when he got locked up, he like, come get me out. Trump like, nah, my guy, I don't know what you talking about. Matter of fact, I wasn't even there. I was at the house.
Yeah, he got me with that one.
So
I got to come back in a second. I got to put my eye drops in because my contact.
Oh, here we go. There's always somebody got to go. Don't put your eye drops in. We keep continuing.
Yeah. I'm still here.
But y'all crazy. But I mean, the world gonna be the world. It's always gonna be corruption. It's always gonna be extortion. It's the game. It's life. You just gotta know. You just gotta play the game. You gotta know sugar from shit, flat out. Like she said, and I feel the same way. When I meet certain people and they fit the profile and I know I can trust them, I put them in a circle. Or I put them through tests to see if they go last. And then eventually one go fall off. You know what I'm saying? Or not being funny, man. Even what we doing podcasting, we doing media. It's people right now mad at us because we doing this and they don't realize they can do it too. It ain't like certain people let us in like, hey, it's your turn. Go ahead and get on the mic. No, you can do it too. So it is what it is, man. Like I said, it's a yin and yang balanced life. You got to have good with the evil. You got to have good and bad, or that wouldn't be life. If life was just evil, where would we be? If life was just good, where would the world be? It's always a what if. We can dig in the what if barrel forever.
Like people say,
What you listening to, Shay?
Yeah.
I'm listening to your music.
Right. I'm trying not to sing low key, but I'm about to. Look, they in the other room playing jingles, spades. It's white and black in there, and they in there jigging together. But I'd rather live in the now time where I can fight for what I want to say than back in the day where I don't know, each day I walk out my house, I'm gonna get killed for just saying the truth.
I wouldn't have laughed.
Are you scared that they might throw some a rock or something through your window? The little fireball through the window and put a little cross in your yard.
So, I mean, if you go die for what you want to say, I can respect it. But if you go say it and not stand on it, I can't. But listen, hold on, here we go. Everybody, y'all ready? Y'all ready to follow me? Y'all ready? Y'all go. It ain't no fun if the homies can't. I know about that. Yeah, we had an intermission one time for the time. Sing it for me. Y'all know about that. Y'all bang that. Y'all still banging out. Classic cut.
Right.
I think people need to have fun in life too. If you can't have fun or smile, what is it? Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat dick for your mouthfucking mouth?
You for real?
And full of voodoo.
You making my contact hurt.
No, because I mean, think about it. We live in a world we can say what we want. Could you imagine back in the 60s, you get on the air and say that you would be banned? Okay, prime example.
They was gonna put you up there with Too Short and what you call them? What Uncle Luke was on? What was that? What was the group Uncle Luke was with?
Two Live Crew,
Yeah,
banned in the USA.
That was gonna put you on there.
But again, think about it. If people wouldn't have fought for saying that, we would be where would we be right now? We'd still be doing a hip hop, a hippie, a hippie. We'd still be doing that bullshit. Can the crowd say, "Oh,
Hold on, I like that song." Wait a minute now.
It had to change though. We couldn't be doing that now.
First of all, I was breakdancing back in the day, so
I got some shit.
Okay.
It's 11. It's Sunday. I don't mean to do that to you. I'm just letting you know.
About what? 10 more minutes?
I'm right, yeah.
Okay.
I'm letting people chill the night and drink. I'm having fun too.
So change gotta happen. Like 24 things change, 25 things go change. I mean, look at cars, for instance. Cars were horrible, or you had to wait 10 minutes for your car to warm up or for the radio to come on. You cut it on and wait and make a humming noise and then it click in. Now you get in, your radio on your car tell you everything about your car and tell you everything about going on. You can actually do social media in your car as you driving. Trust me, I know. Like literally, you driving. So
that's crazy you said that because somebody was telling me the other day. They was like, because I was in my car and I was warming it up. They was sitting in the passenger seat. They was like, Demasha, you know you don't have to warm your car up. I was like, yes, you do. She was like, you got an electric car and you don't have to warm it up. I was like, oh, my bad, gang. So I was like, I'll warm my car up still.
I think it depends on the city. Like if you live in the Midwest where it's cold, yeah, you go. I don't care what kind of car you got. You got to let that beltway warm up 15, 20 minutes in minus 10-degree weather, 20-degree weather. You can't just go out there and start it. But the way cars are nowadays, come on, man. How many times? Let's be real. Remember back in the day, where my keys at? Now you just get in the car, go. As soon as you get to your car, start right up. You ain't got to touch nothing. So yeah, times definitely gonna change.
I had some rated cars back in the day. I had a little Datsun. They used to scream and everything.
You had a what?
A Datsun.
B210?
Yeah.
Oh no. Look like an egg. Yo, listen. My first car was an 81 Buick Skylark. I had a hole in the back of the floor. In the back seat was a hole. And whoever rolled back there, put your feet on the side, my guy. Let's go.
Man, I had a Oldsmobile 88 that had a sunroof, and then when it rained and you get the brake on that thing, the water used to come into the car.
Hey,
that was my. I love that car.
The Tempo.
Taurus. It was a Taurus.
It looked the same. A Taurus and Tempo and the Mercury looked the goddamn same.
There wasn't. The Tempos were smaller, a tad bit smaller.
Y'all wow, man. Y'all wow. But this is the fun part about the round table. We can talk about anything, when we want and how we want. I don't care.
Well, you gonna close us out?
For about 5 more minutes. Hey, look, I can get on live and be on live for hours, man.
He's to the last minute. He don't even care.
Oh yeah.
What flavor hookah that is? Because you puffing that thing.
This is called strawberries and cream today, ladies and gentlemen. We're blowing strawberries and cream, but I wish we was blowing all-star cherry. I came front. Oh my God, I wish there was some weed in this. I really do, but it's not.
Oh, that's what all-star cherry. I was like, oh, that sounds like a nice flavor. Let me try.
It is a nice flavor. Make your legs feel like spaghetti.
You don't like to be steady, do you?
Huh?
You apparently don't like to be steady on your feet.
Say that again, please.
You apparently don't like to be steady on your feet, do you?
One more time for the crowd. I couldn't hear you. I ain't gonna lie.
Z, hear me.
No, really, I didn't. I wasn't being funny.
I said you apparently don't like to be steady on your feet.
Oh man, hold on. One second.
Man, it's so funny you said that. We was talking about that the other day. Me and Yoli, I said, oh my God. We can laugh about it now, Ray.
Timber.
Shit happens, man.
But Zip.
Nigga, listen.
But Zip. Why? I wish I had my phone on or the camera on, but why he sit up real quick like I'm cool. Wait a minute.
But peep.
Wait a minute.
Nah, you didn't peep.
He like,
Look.
don't touch me. We looking at him like, bro, we trying to make sure you okay.
You didn't peep. He got up and dusted clothes off, make sure everything was still clean. Like, okay, let's roll. Ball up.
He
Shot
rolled in there like
20 inch
Cato
blade.
Mate. He rolled in there like Cato Mate. I swear, oh my God. What's happening here?
So I go to this thing about a week ago, right? It was 420, so I went to this one party holler at my partner, but he wasn't there. Dude gave me a gummy about this big, shaped like a dolphin. It was cool. 4 hours later, no problem. I'm ready to go back. I'm driving. No, I'm not driving. Before that, and when it kicked in so hard, I was like, oh shit, it's about to kick in. And we was leaving the party. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to talk to nobody about. I don't even want to talk. Just get me to my car. I know what's about to happen. When I got to the car and got to drive and that motherfucker kicked in, I said, you know what? I got about 3 hour drive. I pumped the gas. I slid to the backside of that motherfucking gas station. Got back on the road. I knew it was about to happen. That motherfucker was that powerful. It was that powerful.
Hold on, back up now. You went to sleep at the gas station?
Actually, it was a hotel next door. You must don't drive a lot and like travel a lot. You pull in the hotel in the back and take a quick nap. You don't drive a lot, I do.
No, because I'm gonna stay up.
I stay on the road a lot, so sometimes you got to go to the hotel. You pull in the lot and get your nap in. Keep on pushing.
You know what? I don't know. I can't. I'll be too nervous. I won't be able to sleep good.
I didn't say you get a good. No, don't get me wrong. You don't really get a good rest. You might get maybe 20, 30 minutes, but it'll get you 2-3 more hours on your trip. But it's either that or get a room, and then you get a room, you're just sitting there, $70 down the toilet, you can't fall asleep.
Mary's gone. Oh, there she come back.
So, you silly, Shay. No comment on that when you don't travel like that, Shay? Like driving a lot?
What you say?
I said you don't drive like that? Huh?
I said I would listen to the song. But what you
Wow. Y'all foolish. I can't fool with y'all. So when we gonna do this again, peoples? When we gonna get back on?
You have to let us know. You invited us.
I ain't the only one with a platform. It's two other people here with a platform.
Shay be wanting to get on every single day.
I'm game for that. Only reason I gotta stop now because she like, hey, I gotta close. I'm like, okay, let me know when you're ready, baby. It ain't hard.
Shay be wanting to get on every single day.
We got Dr. Thomas, Dr. Megan Thomas over there.
Where you come up?
It's whatever, man. We can get on whatever. Like I said, it's so much to talk about, and sometimes I don't like having topics because, like today, we didn't really have a topic, but it turned out to be something great. Another classic going on the air.
We used to be on like some people that I know. We used to be on Vigo, like late at night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be in the box, and everybody just be talking. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd be talking about whatever. I was kind of sad when we stopped it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, dang, like you form these relationships with people. Y'all get on there, y'all be talking to people, fall asleep in the box. You know what I'm saying? Get up, start talking again.
For real, I ain't hip on that one. I'm not hip at all.
Yeah, Vigo.
Y'all don't like to talk late. Y'all be trying to go to bed.
All of y'all live in places where it's 12-11 here. What time is it where y'all at?
11?
Okay. Shay at 11.
I'm at 12.
Me and Megan, it's 12 o'clock. We to the next day. Y'all still in Sunday. We in Monday.
Shit is about to be Monday.
6 hours. I gotta get the boy up.
The boy. What is with that, man? You call him the boy. Your daddy call me the boy. What is that? Some racist shit. The boy. That's some racist shit, man.
Because that's my boy. Baby. He said he was gonna be good.
don't care when we get back on, man. Like I said, we can get on every day. I don't care.
Just let me know. If
You know
I'm
what I'm
free,
saying? It is whatever. What you think? What's a good day, Shay? What you talking about?
Just let me know. I'll let y'all know if I'm available.
Oh man. Well, anybody want to give out their social media and all that? You know, the routine. Anybody?
Say,
Anybody? I guess
say.
not.
You get that yours?
Yeah, I was gonna let you go first. They know me on his platform.
Oh, my Shay, Shay Queen, you can find me at Country Rose Podcast _ Instagram, and you can find me on Facebook, Shay Queen.
We couldn't hear because of his music, but
I'm sorry. Let me mute my mic. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm my fault, Shay.
You can follow me on Facebook at Shay Queen, or you can follow me on Instagram at Country Rose Podcast _ He's still over there jamming, boy.
oh, you can find me at Is It Mouth on all platforms. Megan, you giving out your?
Let me see. Megan Ann Thomas, Facebook. Miss Megan. No, Miss. I forgot my Instagram. Miss MNT 1980. Miss MNT 1980. Shut up.
She said, "Baby, it's 12 o'clock."
Y'all gotta forgive my people. They get camera shy at times. I don't know why.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
What you over there
But-
watching?
Huh?
I was asking her what she was watching.
Anybody got any new projects they working on or any new things, any new items?
no.
She said, "No."
You got the teas in the store. That's good.
Yeah.
What's the name of the tea?
Takai Divine. Takai Divine. Takai Divine.
Hey, you still working on last time we had a conversation you said you were working on some stuff for everybody. You still working on it?
Yeah.
Megan gone. She had left. She hit the wrong button
She did.
where that battery went dead.
Oh, that too. I could dig it.
Oh, as always, y'all stay tuned in. We got oh man, let me see. We got interview tomorrow at a couple of restaurants for the next 2 days, as well as we got a review on Nirvana Gin and Vodka with Hempo. That review should be coming in about a week. That's gonna be interesting. We're gonna do that interview here. That's gonna be done here. That review is gonna be done right here at Fusion. So we go smoke the hookah, drink the gin and the vodka, and see where it takes us. Probably to the stratosphere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going up.
What's the oh, never mind.
Huh?
Never mind. I know.
What you about to say?
Never mind.
And as always, stay tuned because we have all kind of promo things going on for May, June, and July. July is going to be a very important month for the brand. I wish Megan wouldn't have jumped off, but she jumped off early. So I do want to thank the Imperial family because y'all definitely doing y'all thing. I can't take that. Y'all doing y'all thing. So we're going to see. So I guess it is time for us to go. I'm going to do like Mr. Rogers. I'm going to change my clothes and we go leave.
Well, good night, y'all.
Make believe. Huh?
I said good night, y'all.
Oh, man.
You said it.
Huh?
You said.
I'm sad.
Yeah, you said because we leave.
Yes, because I'm having a blast, yes. But won't, what do you used to say? Won't you be my neighbor?
All right.
All right, family. I appreciate everybody getting on, taking their time out their schedule while to get on and express themselves about a lot of things. So I will be in contact. We can definitely do it again.
All right. Good night, y'all.
All right, peoples. So everybody, I thank everybody for tuning in. And for those that didn't tune in, y'all definitely watch it. Good topics tonight. And as always, like I said, we got good things coming. Got the Truth Vodka. Shout out to Richie Evans and Evans Administration. Highly Favored 2 coming out. Man, listen, I got all kind of things in the works right now. Not just the vodka, not just being a brand ambassador. I got A&R stuff going on, like I said, for the Evans Administration, Imperial Entertainment. And as always, y'all can find me at YouTube, Spotlight 4977, Instagram Rain Rockstar, Facebook Rain Rockstar, TikTok Rain _4977. Check out the teas and all what my people's doing. A shout out, and I will catch y'all. We are gone.